हेलो एवरीवन, दिस इज शुभम। और रिसेंटली अभी काफी बड़ा इंसिडेंट हुआ जिसके बारे में सबको पता है। इंडिया गॉट लेटेंट इंसिडेंट। or like I also have a few thoughts about that. The first one would be like, yes, the joke was bad, but it was not a joke exactly. But whatever, the what Ranveer said was really disgusting, and he should not have said that. He should have thought better. And like, yeah, and I get that. I totally understand that, and I totally understand the sentiment that people have, like the visceral sentiment that people have about it, like, how it was wrong. And I agree with that. You should not like this is just saying something shocking for the sake of for the just for saying something shocking rather than having any substance in it. It did not have any substance in it. What Ranveer said. And this is, I totally agree with that. But like, on the other hand, the reaction that it the reaction that it has received is also, I think, inappropriate and wrong. You know, you sh yes, it was bad, but you should not be treated like this. Some should not be treated like this, or other, members that were part of that episode. I think that is also wrong, and against, I won't say I won't say freedom of speech. Yes, like, he should be condemned. No, he should be criticized for that. Ranveer and Samay and all the others, because they and that show already had some problematic moments. I did not watch. I only watched one or two episodes, and I was like, yes, man, I do not like that show very. I mean, when I watched those two or three episodes, I understood that no, I cannot watch this. I did not like the way they used to talk to the contestants, so rude and everything. And they just took this in this episode. They just took it on an extreme level, and I think it was bound to happen sooner or later, and they should be criticized for that. Like, but this reaction that they're receiving, I don't know, man. It is so wrong. An artist should have the freedom to make mistakes, which is not i- present in this case. You're just silencing them rather than telling them that this is what you did wrong. So yes, and these are my thoughts, that I can think from the top of my head. And I also saw this video where the editor of the show was being, in a way, harassed by the reporters, which is like totally condemnable to of the report, which is they should not have done that at all. Why are you? How can you treat someone like that? Treat touch them, pulling him and pushing him with your hand. Do not do that. Like, that is wrong. You're not allowed to do that to anyone just because you are a reporter. I will not, allow it to happen to me. Personally, I will take a very serious action. But I don't know, man. Why are we not criticizing these reporters? Why is this being talked about in parliament? Seriously, a joke? A comedian said something and you're talking about in parliament. Seriously, is this how we solve problem in this country now? Hana? We do not talk about very serious issues. This Atul Subhash, and other issues, like other cases that emerge days and days, like every day in this country. We're not talking about them, but we are so passionate about this one joke. I mean, Ranveer is an idiot. Like, he said something wrong. That's all, man. You say stupid things while talking to your parents. When you are sitting with your friends, you say something very dark, and you regret that, and then you say sorry, which he did. He should be criticized for that. Again, what he said was wrong. He should not have said that. That show had like a number of problems, and they should be criticized for that. But the reaction that they're receiving, the reaction that how people are responding to them, how just no, man, this is not the way you should resolve conflict in in a democratic country. You have freedom of speech. You can criticize him, but you cannot like harass the editor of the show, which they are doing, they have done. And why and I don't know, man, why we are not aware of these, like, our what do you call this, civil rights, civic rights, like how the police cannot, and they're not even police, man, like how police cannot ill treat me, or and they're not even police, they're reporters. Why? How dare they touch him? Like how dare they push or pull him? How dare they, man? How is this even allowed in a democratic country? But we're not going to talk about it because we're angry at them, like, so everybody that is related, who is related to India's Got Latent is going to be like criticized. Not criticized, they should be criticized, but they're going to be like burned, or like, they will, erase them. That's what they think. you know s- I think same thing happened with AIB as well, the roast of AIB. I do not know much about it. I have not read. I was very young then. I was, I think, 14 years old, so I don't know what actually happened. But like, people were there what do you call that? Consensually, yes. But you know why? I don't know why this reaction. Please tell me how you feel about this. And I have many things more to say, but I just wanted to, finish this video because I have like in a hurry. Like I wanted to put these views in a hurry, so at least I do this rather than postponing it, or procrastinating this video or audio. So yeah, man, I think they should be criticized, but no, man, this is wrong. This is not how it should be resolved. An artist must have a, an artist must have a place to make mistakes and say something stupid, like, some is a like yeah, he called some guest who I do not like. Like they are just, they're there only for the, shock factor for saying stupid things. I know that, which was wrong. I think, I agree with that. But I think one more thing that was wrong with the, I think I should just, talk about it as I'm uh, the way, the judges or the guests, treated the way they talk to the contestants, which was also wrong, man. They're also somebody's children. They're also, trying to show their talent, and it takes courage to come up on a stage and do the thing, like do what you want to do, and you just, don't do that. I think that was also the problem with the show, and they should be criticized for that, but not them. This is wrong. This is really, really wrong. An artist must have, to express his art. You can criticize him, but don't cut his arm so that he cannot write, or speak or say something. Yeah, that's all. Thank you. And tell me how you think about, what do you think about this as well. I would like to know your thoughts. And if you're going to and if you're going to say, like, and don't give me the cultural Indian culture, blah blah blah. Dekho, listen, relax. I get that culture वगैरह, but I think the purpose of art is like art reflects the nature of a country's art reflects how the citizen of that country think. If you have closed that, like, if you have closed that thinking in the name of art, in the name of culture, भाई तुमने फिर सोच कंस्ट्रक्ट कर दी ना एक पूरे देश की. अब you cannot think, differently. You cannot look at things differently. So which don't give me the cultural argument, please. Okay, like, there are economic problems in this country. They will not be solved by culture. The culture is important, by the way. Like I'm not, disregarding the culture, but we chill. Tell me what you think of this issue. I would like to know your thoughts. Thank you very much.